We're going to go next to Senator Ralph Babet. Ralph, we're so grateful to you, and you've got the floor. Thank you.
Well, thank you to Senator Canavan and Senator Antic for getting on board with this bill. It is a very, very important bill. Now, I won't speak for too long because Senator Canavan did such a good job of laying the groundwork of what we're trying to do here and where we're going to go into the future with this bill. But I just want to make a quick comment on how far our society has fallen. Us as a people, as Australians, how far, well, as the West, have we fallen when when some people in our society can clap when a child is frankly murdered. Murdered is what I'm going to say. Frankly murdered. A child that could potentially survive if born, we've ended their life and we've killed that child. A society can be judged by how it treats its most vulnerable. And I think that we are doing a very, very bad job, not us on this call tonight, but as a society in looking after our most vulnerable. And that's very, very sad to see. I mean, we wouldn't treat animals like this. In fact, I'm quite sure if we treated animals like this, all the green groups and all the animal rights organizations would be all over this, jumping down on the government and insisting that changes are made. But we live in a country today where there are people actively out there fighting for the right to kill babies. I'm just going to call it how it is, fighting for the right to kill babies. And it's absolutely terrible and it's disgusting. Life is precious. And we should do all that we can to preserve life. And I just want to say thank you to Joanna and thank you to the ACL for bringing this to the attention of the average person out there that might not necessarily pay attention to what's happening in the world today. So thank you for doing what you're doing. And like Senator Canavan said, we are used to being mocked and we are used to the ridicule that we get from some out there in the mainstream media. I've got a thick skin, luckily, so I can withstand it. But all I want is for the people out there to know that there are senators like myself, like Canavan, like Antic, fighting for what is right and what is good in the world today. And we're not going to give up, no matter how many times and how much they mock us. And I want to say out there to everyone that may be thinking, oh, it's an uphill battle. How do we fight back against, frankly, this evil in society? How do we fight back against this evil? Keep fighting. Don't give up, and keep this in mind. The euthanasia bill, I don't agree with euthanasia, by the way, but the euthanasia bill passed in South Australia on its 17th attempt a couple of years ago. It took them 17 times to get that bill through. I myself, as a UAP senator, as a person, as a human, as someone that lives on this earth, will not stop fighting for babies and fighting for what is right in this world, because what we're seeing right now is we're seeing the world is upside down. Good is bad and bad is good in everything, not just in this case with this bill that we're talking about today, but in everything. And I actually think that, the devil is showing his hand. That's what's happening right now. He's completely twisted everything and everything is back to front. And I am, as a Catholic, as a Christian, I'm going to fight every single day to protect the most vulnerable in our society. Now, I want you to know that you have people in federal parliament that are going to fight for everything that's good and proper in this world. And I ask everyone to keep up the fight, get behind us, and put your submissions in. Please put them in, and put them in as quickly as you can. The more submissions we have, the more bullets we have in our guns, so to speak. So thank you, everyone. I won't take up too much time. I hope that you can get those in quickly and keep up the good fight. And don't forget, courage is contagious. It is very, very contagious. No matter what the mainstream media may feed you, the reality is very, very different. There are many, many people out there that can sense that something is not right and they want to do something about it. And because you're here today, you can be their voice, you can be their guiding light, and you can go first. You are the tip of the spear. That's what you are. Don't ever give up. Thank you.